Hey guys, how you going? My name is Patrick Sheridan. I play guitar for For An Autopsy, and we're here today to do a little discussion about what gear I'm using live on the Coffin Dragger tour with Die Hard Is Murder, Rings of Saturn, and Dark Sermon. So we're gonna start with my guitars. Very recently, the fine people at Ibanez sent me over one of these RG752 Nebula Burst. It is an ash body and top, bound, 5-piece maple neck, maple fingerboard, nickel frets, low pro edge trim, which everybody loves, and I have equipped this guitar with Fishman modern Fluence pickups, which I'm a huge fan of. They're really cool, interesting technology. They're not like your standard typical everyday active set, because they come with the option of a lithium battery pack, which you can plug in, so there's no more changing batteries or dealing with any of that BS. I have it set up with 9 through 64 Ernie Ball strings, and that's my basic setup for this guy. This is my main guitar tuned in A. So we do drop A and drop G, and then this is my backup. It's a 2010 RGA427. Can't really get them in the States. They're European and Japanese release only, but I really wanted one, so I just went ahead and bought it. Also Fishman Fluence pickups, 0-point trim. It's one of my favorite playing guitars, but I've been beating it up a little bit, so I'm trying to play it less, so she's gone to be my backup. And then we'll move to the guitars that we do in G. This is a Hardtail 752 Wenge top, mahogany body, bird's eye maple fingerboard, you know, your prestige 5-piece neck with the Goto locking tuners. This one has 9 through 68 on it, and it is tuned lower in drop G. It's got the Gibraltar 2 bridge, push-pull Fishman Moderns with the nickel finish, which is one of their newer finishes. And that is my main G. For my backup in G, I have 2627, which is the couple of years back, I believe, 2012 flagship model for the Prestige line. Also 0-point trim. This one has Seymour Duncan blackouts in it. I haven't changed them out yet, but they are very good pickups. You know, 5-piece neck, the whole 9, pretty standard, black finish, fully bound. Also a very good player, and a gift from my wife, so I always try to keep it with me. So that is my guitar boat. Next we're going to move on to my pedal board. I use the Palatine, which is probably my favorite tuner for a bunch of reasons, but because you can tune and then play in a full chord, and upon looking at the screen you can see which note or string is actually out of tune. It'll register which one you need to tune to get that perfect pitch for your chord. So if you play a G and whichever string is out of tune, you're going to see a red indicator in that number of the string. So that's really cool. Recently I switched over to this Maxon. It's the OD808X, and it is unbelievably hot. It's probably, to date, one of the best overdrives that I've used. It's super hot to the effect of being too much, but I actually kind of like that because it gives you that ground to be able to pull back if you need to pull back, and if you're, you know, in a room or on a stage where you feel like you're getting choked out a little bit, you know, you got enough there to cut through and do what you need to do. And then ISP Decimator 2, everybody knows what they are. You know, in my opinion, it's the best noise gate that you can put on the floor or in your, you know, effects loop. So, you know, industry standard kind of thing. And then the Seymour Duncan Vapor Trail. Recently, I started using the AD909 Pro, which is the Maxon delay, but I haven't really had enough time to get the exact tone I want out of it. That's going to get added to my board very soon. But I've been using the Vapor Trail for a little while, and it's a great, like, you know, single function delay. Does its job, no problems, and I do like it a lot, but it'll be time for an upgrade soon. And then we'll step over here using slant Mesa 4x12 oversized cab. Again, industry standard cab. It just does its job perfectly, and I've always stood by the Mesa stuff. But this guy is special. This is the new JP Mark II-C Mesa Boogie Mark II amplifier that they've released recently, and I'm super jazzed on this. I've been using it since I got it. I was using the dual rectifier multi-watt, which I may go back to using again, but I really, really love this JP2C. It's multifunctional. Every channel does its own thing. It's got a shared EQ and then an independent EQ for whatever channels you want to do. So you can set this EQ up. It's a little flat because I haven't been using it, but you can set this up to be your channel 1 and channel 2 EQ, and then channel 3, you can see I have a very extreme tone coming out of there. You have a shred mode, which allows you to get more gain, sharper tone, more cut through. And honestly, this thing they did a great job. I'm very, very happy to be playing this, and I'm stoked that they finally put out that Mark II-C model that everybody's been asking for. So if you get a chance, for sure, go check this thing out. All right, guys, thanks for checking out all our gear. We're happy to show you what we use and what we do every day. Feel free to check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/Fit for an Autopsy official. We're on Instagram at Fit for an Autopsy. We're on Twitter at Fit for an Autopsy. And you can check us out on the road on the Coffin Dragger Tour with Thy Art is Murder, Rings of Saturn, and Dark Sermon. Thanks, guys.
Catch you later.